Moist Monday podcast reading. I don't even know what to expect with a podcast reading. Who has ever done a reading as a podcast? So we've had two very personal readings, and I've liked them.
Me too.
But now, what? So what were the categories again?
There are a few different ones you could do. You could do past, present, future. Mind, body, spirit would be kind of a weird one for a podcast, but you never know. Monthly.
Maybe we should do the monthly one.
Why?
I don't know.
I think past, present, future for the Moist Monday still.
Keep with the theme?
We might as well keep the trend going.
I mean, it's
They've been let's do it.
works.
Let's past, present, future.
Okay.
But
Past,
this is when it gets tricky.
Oh, like
Because we both have to touch and feel the deck and like decide together and like, figure shit out.
so. What we're gonna
If you'd
do-
like, I could just draw them.
Ooh,
Or
yes,
if
you're in
you would
charge.
like to, if you have a plan.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan?
Yes, you're in charge.
No, because my plan probably wouldn't work.
Okay.
I was gonna say we lay out the deck and Robert and I 1, 2, 3 pick, and until we pick the same card.
Yeah.
So that I would
That'd
say
be an
That would
editing.
take a second.
That'd be an editing nightmare.
Yeah.
So let's. Anna's in charge.
Yeah.
That's too much pressure.
Robert, join us.
So relax.
Oh, yeah, I should probably. This is the Moist Monday.
Like the sound. The sound of card shuffling with us sitting like this.
You're really good at staring at me with that straight face, and I don't know how I
Jacob's
feel about
not
that.
breaking. I can't take it serious right now. Jacob's like being. You gotta look like Hank.
Yeah, what does Hank look like? What?
You got your lips.
Which
Your lips
eye?
kind of pursed.
And which eye goes which way? Left eye slightly off to the right.
All right,
I can't do
so-
it. I can't do it anymore. Okay, she picked the cards.
Like I said, this is my newest deck. I'm still kind of getting to know
And
it.
I love the cards.
slowly becoming friends. All right, so for the past,
Oh,
we've got
Jesus.
the lovers.
Christ. We have made out.
I know, and I think that's beautiful.
Actually, we haven't. We just
For the
kissed.
present, it is the Page of Cups.
Okay.
Another Cups card. And then for future, you've got the Knight of Swords.
Okay.
I like that for the future.
These are pretty decks, too.
Yeah, I love the
All
cards.
right, tell us about our past, because it's kind of Moist Monday is also just
It's
our
us. It's
relationship,
Moist Monday is our relationship
which
and
has had an interesting,
battle.
yeah.
I said that because the knights in there. But that's the future. Are we gonna fight again? We should have been fighting a long time.
Where's it coming?
So the main meanings of the Lovers card is connection, attraction, choices, and balance.
Okay.
I mean, we got
So like
connected.
the past, starting this podcast together, kind of balancing each other out.
I mean, initially my thought was building a mailbox. That's what started the whole fucking thing,
That's what started our entire friendship.
which is weird as fuck.
But also, that didn't start our relationship. Because you think a school bus stop started our relationship
which is weird
in a horrible way.
in a horrible way.
And then a mailbox fixed it.
Yeah, because of the U.S. government.
hmm
So thank you.
And your shitty driving.
So thank you, U.S. government.
What was that, Obama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Obama. I voted
Thanks,
for you.
Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Osama bin Laden. Can't masturbate on airplanes anymore. I wasn't thinking of him for the mail. I was thinking of him for.
Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking sarcastic things for masturbation.
Oh, okay.
Cut that out.
Leave that in.
Alicia?
We'll see. We'll see how much time we have for this special. Actually, podcast time doesn't matter.
No.
Leave
I was gonna
everything
say,
in.
time is an illusion. It's a construct. None of us are
But
really
like,
here.
what's crazy is like, before we started the podcast, our relationship was great because we had just rekindled. Oh, Sid, we had just rekindled. We had just became good friends. We started rock climbing. We started drinking, and then we started
Sharing
going to.
stories.
We started sharing stories, going to Peachtree, and then it started becoming
A joke.
A joke of being like, "Oh, Moist Monday with Daddy."
Post on Facebook, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
and
on
we
Snapchat.
on Snapchat, and people would fucking hate it. And we did it. We did this for 2 years.
Yeah, until we started the Moist Monday
And then
podcast.
we started talking about like, dude, we're already doing this like post climbing where we drink together and just fucking bullshit, plan our lives, tell stories. You know what I mean? And that's what this podcast is.
I mean, the podcast has been all about connection because I don't remember the exact definition of the Lover's card. What else
There
was
are
it?
several. But
What?
but go on.
Yes. I mean, that was most of it. It's
Oh, okay.
just
I mean,
that.
I think it's
I feel like
we've
Being
definitely-
Lovers is how podcast starts.
Well, and I feel like the podcast is 2+ years old before we even started it,
That's fair.
because that's what we would go back to when we went to Peachtree. Every time we climbed, we would find a corner in
And-
away from people, so it was just us.
And find a topic to talk
And,
about.
and like
just,
literally
just
like
trying to make each other
I remember
laugh.
being in Peachtree and you showing me house listings.
Yeah.
And showing me photos and being like, hey, I was touring this house.
And now we're in one of them.
monumental freaking life changes.
Yeah.
And that's how the podcast is now. Like,
Yeah.
we've just changed where we were.
And
I
change
do
how
kind of
we
miss
did
the
it.
setting of Peachtree, so maybe one day we can do one of these episodes in Peachtree because of nostalgia. But it would be
Bring Hank with you, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
he would have to.
Yeah, he's our
Yeah.
unpaid intern.
Exactly.
All right. What's
And-
our present?
The present, like I said, is the Page of Cups, which is childlike, caring, soft, hopeful.
I mean, we're fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's
We're-
how we treat each other like children
well,
But
we are.
also
We got a freaking
caring.
intern. We got a freaking editor.
to take care of us. Yeah,
Producer
and we
that
just,
freaking sucks.
Well, we
and-
just baby each other while we're drunk.
I mean, we do like we literally act so stupid and dumb, but this is our excuse to do it.
Yes.
And this is our excuse to like just we started this just to have fun and be stupid and to not take it serious.
And that's how it's been.
And that's how it's been, but we also do take it serious
As much
for-
as you
as much
can.
as you
As the
can
other
for a
podcast
podcast
called
that has
Moist Monday.
no like it's not like, oh, what are you?
I
A
don't
true
know.
crime podcast? What are you? No, we're just a bullshit podcast that nobody listens to because why would you? Because it's about us.
But then people
this podcast
do,
is
which
for
is
us.
wild.
Yeah, which is crazy. So we're just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, and hope you like it.
And we're not even we're not nobodies.
No, we're
Like,
children, as the card stated.
we we we
But I think
are.
the big question is, what holds our future?
I'm curious what the future of Moist Monday holds.
What was the card again?
Ooh, it is the Knight of Swords.
Okay.
The main meetings are direct, logical, cutting, and agile.
Ooh, we're getting smart.
Y'all are just barreling forward.
Well, I do feel like we are barreling forward because we're at this point getting close to 50 episodes.
I know, which is
which
fucking
is absolutely
ridiculous.
insane. And I feel like we're getting our stride. Obviously,
I mean,
obviously,
we're approaching
we've had
we're-
our stride for a while, obviously, because it's just us talking.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like we're getting to a point where we're just getting like serious and like we're not afraid to talk about things. We're not afraid because we're like, hey, this is us.
Yeah.
Let's show it and let's be real, and because we can be silly and have emotion. You know what I mean? Like,
But we're still like holding each other accountable.
yeah,
and,
we're,
continuing.
and I think that's what like the longer we do this, we realize because I remember the first couple episodes where we had a whole episode about masturbation.
that sounds
And,
right.
and that was like episode maybe 10 or something.
Sure.
And I remember after we got to recording, I was like, man, that was a great episode. That was so. And then like post up, I was like, I felt embarrassed, and I felt.
really?
I felt we both we had this conversation. We were both nervous to put it out.
Sure.
Because it was so raw.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
do
It was
remember the
so
episode.
raw.
What was that? Pancake batter and spider
Yes,
webs?
pancake
Yes.
batter spider webs. Check it out if you haven't listened to that. So about masturbation, but we were super raw in that episode, and like, but then we were like, who cares? Like, let's just put it out. We're
'Cause
being
nobody
real.
cares.
But like, that's how I feel like the future of the podcast is going. Like, we can
Be direct. Be
we can
ourselves.
be direct and be ourselves, and it's okay because we're aware that it's a public forum, and
I mean,
we're
it's
not
just,
we're not ashamed. And this is how humans are. You know.
I mean, we're just getting moist, bud.
Yeah, we're just getting moist. Cheers to that. Cheers to the future of the Moist Monday podcast.
Cheer-
Can
Hank?
you imagine we have triple dig? Did we even follow what the card said?
I don't know.
I mean, kind of.
Anna, give it to us.
So
say yes.
he's a very active, swift, and fierce knight. The most so of the four
Well,
knights.
I feel like we're just gonna get more and more ridiculous. And
More
and
swift.
We're gonna get more and more active. I feel
Fucking
Like
Taylor Swifter. Are you kidding me?
here's an idea.
What
Here's
we
an
done?
idea.
Yeah, give me it.
So once we finish, Fast
Anna,
and the-
get out of here.
Once we finish, once we finish Fast and the Furious,
Yes.
we get the tattoo.
Yes.
Vroom vroom. We finish everything.
Goddamn yeah.
Then we start over.
Oh my god.
New.
Delete everything.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
We keep going.
Hank,
but
don't
this-
delete everything.
No, Hank. we start a new miniseries.
Okay.
Taylor Swift deep dive.
Okay. Hank?
All of her albums, reviews, blah blah blah.
The cards told us to.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah,
because
we
of
have to.
Swift.
Are you fucking
They
kidding-
said
we
Swift.
have to. No, we have to have Swift.
You think about how many listeners. Think about how many listeners we would get if we reviewed the Taylor Swift albums.
Oh, well, if we reviewed just Taylor Swift songs.
Oh, individually,
That's
we
a
did them
year's
all,
worth of fucking.
and they're all extra uploads. Maybe they're
Oh.
Patreon exclusive at that point.
Oh, who fucking knows?
Ooh.
If we act Swift enough,
What would Swifty do? She'd probably wear a sweater.
buy some cats.
I think
I
she'd
feel
wear
like-
a cardigan, actually.
I think she'd wear a cardigan, and I think she
Hank?
would. At this point, I think she would. She wouldn't announce it ever,
No.
and then she would just drop it
Right.
because she's been dropping albums.
She's been dropping
She's
albums.
been dropping albums.
Oh my god, she's
Like,
been dropping.
She's been
them.
dropping albums like they're fucking elbows, like she's a wrestler.
Oh
Okay,
my god, Hank.
Hank.
You did it
He's
again.
speechless.
Yeah, I think that probably won't happen, but we'll but we'll
Well,
see.
what the fuck?
But we'll
see what the cards
We'll see
say.
what happens. The future is open ended, and then Moist Money
apparently
Podcast.
it's not.
Dude, also, what's cool about the Moist Money Podcast is we can do whatever the fuck we want to do.
Except for the cards told us what to do.
Man, you guys are really barreling forward with this.
We have to.
Holy shit! We did it! We fucking did it!
Can you
Cards have been fulfilled.
Because we're conquering those barrels, baby.
My God.
We're barreling forward, Hank.
Holy shit!
He's so fucking excited. Jesus Christ. He's gonna oh,
Hats off to you, bud.
big deal. It's a ball joke. Cut.